Okay guys, back on the snow shed now. Now, because I'm going to do the snow scene on this shed, I'm going to use a product called Flex Paste, and it's from Woodland Scenics. So, I'm going to use a couple of coats of this, maybe 2 or 3, depending on what it looks like as I've used it. I've never used it before, so this is the first time. Now this will go on the roof, and the whole roof will be just going to be white, so you won't see any of the timber on the top. So I'll show you how I'm going to apply it. Okay guys, so all I'm going to do is dip the brush in and paint it as if it was paint at the start, because they say you should only put this on in layers of about 1/16 of an inch, which is about 1.6 or 7 millimeters. So all I'm going to do is brush it on. Just like so. And then when I put the last coat on, it should be a bit thicker than 1/16 obviously, so it will be probably about 3 or 4 mil. Well, that's the plan anyway. Now they also say you can use a foam brush, but I thought I'd try just a normal brush first. The foam brush might be better to get it more flat. But because it's the first coat, I don't need to use it. But if I find that I need it more smooth, which I think I do, in the next coat I'll use the foam brush. And then after this is done, then I'll put the snowflakes on. So instead of boring you again on all this, for the first coat anyway, I'll go ahead and finish it. Okay guys, now that's the first coat, so now I'm going to let that dry, and then I'll come back and show you the next step. Okay guys, the first coat's now dry, so I'm going to do the second coat. I've also got the foam brush this time. But I'm still also going to use this to start with, because I want to get this roof a bit more higher, so I'm going to add another coat. So I'm going to put some more on. Because this is going to be a full snow scene, that's why obviously the whole roof's covered. And also, I'll be adding icicles, which I'll show later. And also I've got to, where this snow shed goes, I've got to also do the scenery around near the track to blend it all in. I'm going to try the foam brush out in a minute and see if that helps or doesn't help. But I just wanted to get a pile on. So we'll try the foam brush. Because I still want it sort of smoothed on top, but it doesn't matter if it's not, because when I put the snowflakes on, she'll blend in anyway. So the foam brush is probably just as good as using the normal brush. It's just that you get a wider flat edge on the flex paste. So instead of boring you again, I'll finish this and show you the outcome. Okay guys, the roof's now done. I've done some of the sides, so I'm now going to do some of the front, but the whole front's not going to get covered. It's only going to be a bit here, a bit there, and mainly over the glue marks, just to give it the feeling that snow's been blown on it from this side. And that way I get rid of all these glue marks on the front. It's just like as if snow was just falling off the roof. Well, that's the plan anyway. And you can actually see down the bottom here, right on the bottom, I've put another board, because I'm going to have like a snow drift where it's just it's falling off the roof and just building all the way up. And also I'm going to cut some of the boards as if they're like broken boards, but I haven't done that yet. So I'll go ahead and finish the whole front and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay guys, now that's front sort of finished. Now I'm going to do like a bit of a snow drift on the bottom. As if snow's falling all over the base, as it would, because there's nowhere else to go. Now this I'm putting on pretty actually thick, so it might take a while to dry. just like that. So I'll show you what it looks like when she all dries. Okay guys, now the bottom part is now finished with all the snow, or the flex paste I should say. Now once all the snowflakes go on, you won't see the lines in the flex paste. And I've done a bit of the side. Now all that snow drift down the bottom is roughly how I want it. And as I said, once I put the snowflakes on, it's going to just blend into it, so it's not going to look real lumpy. But anyway, I'll let that dry. We'll see what she looks like. And then I'll show you the icicles that I'm going to put on as well. Okay guys, all the flex paste now is complete. All I've got to do is add snowflakes and the icicles. So this will be a two-part series because it's just going too long. So the next part will be snowflakes and icicles. And on the roof I've got about 4mm of flex paste, which in real life is about 3 feet I think. But that's the look I was trying to get, or the thickness anyway. So I'll put this one up and then the last one will be the finished version.